Gotta get up, don't give up. Gotta get up, don't give up. Gotta get up, don't give up. Gotta get up, don't give up.
Okay, welcome back to the It Is What It Is. That's 4G Opinion Show. I'm going to touch on today on the Donald Trump protest situation. People fighting in the middle of the streets, burning flags, attacking each other. It's crazy, man. It doesn't make no sense. Like I already said, it's going to be a personal war. It's going to be a personal war if Donald Trump does anything that he talks about as far as building a wall with Mexicans and all that. You put it out there that you're racist. You put it out there that you're racist. That's why a lot of people feel offended automatically with him, let alone running to be president, running for office, running to be president. But then you get elected and you put it out there, that you're racist. Then turn around and say you're not racist, but then making racist suggestions. Building a wall to separate Mexicans, or saying sending Mexicans back, or even sending my people back, or sending anybody back, and oh, come on, man, that's the American way. It's supposed to be landing a free opportunity. So, right there, that's why you see when the protesters are in the middle of the street protesting, if you do your research, half of them are racist people screaming, "Go back to Africa. Go back to Africa where you came from." You do your research, you don't even know where you came from. Where did you come from? Do you even know? A lot of people, if you do your family tree, you tell somebody to go back to Africa, how you know? Even though you white, you look back at your ancestors, you might have a black ancestor that came from Africa. It's crazy, man. But another thing I'm going to do too, situations like this, I'm going to go right there on the scene, man. Right there on the scene. Get y'all footage on this and speak to some of the people, man, and get their direct insight on everything. Why they protesting for them. And then at the end of the day, like, you people are not only, you can't say just grown, like as far as age, because all types of ages out there wilding out and tripping. But then you people go back to half of y'all going back to y'all children, the grandchildren and all that. And how dare y'all tell them to act a certain way in school or home, and you out there acting fools. Well, y'all can talk amongst each other like human beings, civilized human beings, talk amongst each other. Why y'all don't like this person or that person, or what's going on? And it's like, it don't make no sense. Instead of fighting and burning flags in the street, telling each other to go back to this country, go back to this place, and y'all proving that it's a racial situation going on. Y'all proving why people don't want Donald Trump to be president. Because before this, I did an opinion show on, my opinion show based on now that Donald Trump is president, making it known, like, we just gotta, we gotta stand up for ourselves as a people, for your own race, and it never was about depending on the president or depending on anybody else. It goes to show, if somebody speaks racism or speak things that the whole world is not behind, it proves it right there that what can, no matter what be elected. Like, no matter how much, okay, this racism, this and that. Because, put it like this. This is the best way to put it. He shouldn't even been able to run for president. Why was he even able to run for president? That should be the situation. If this man causes so much controversy, people fighting around in the streets, why was he even able to run for president? That's the answer that everybody really needs. Who gave him the consent to run for president? Like I said in my last one, that's the case, I might as well run for president. Anybody should just get up, I'm going to go run for president. I can make a difference. Was it just money? Because we can't just say that, because every president that ran wasn't rich. They may have been wealthy or comfortable, but they wasn't as rich like Donald Trump is. He didn't even have to run for president. I looked at it more as he was just doing it just to do it. That's what I looked at it more as. He was just doing it just to do it. It wasn't about really change. It's just something else to scratch off my list that I accomplished. It's crazy, man. So, this is I don't care what nobody say, again, biblical times, being fulfilled, being coming to the light that again, the Bible is what the Bible says the Bible is. This outcome right here, what's going on, man? Also, a homie of mine, his dad, which is Muslim, his dad said this, if I'm not mistaken, last year. He came out and said, he said, you know what, y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know. He said, do best to keep your minds away from stuff of this world, like drugs and stuff like that. From drinking and drugs and a lot of things. Or cut down on it. Keep your mind focused on what's going on. He said, because they about to put us back in slavery. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to put us back in slavery. And what better way to do it but to start pandemonium with this situation, to have people fighting and rioting in the streets, make it look like people are out of control, and now we gotta take control of them. What better method? That's what the devil wants, the separation, destruction. Divide and conquer. What better way to divide the people, separate the people, and it cause pandemonium and destruction and wars, but to separate the people through racism, let alone religion. Religion is to separate the people. That's why Jesus Christ said, it's not about religion, but personal relationship through Jesus Christ. Call it what you want to call it. Call it what you want to call it. You can't take God out of nothing. That's why their biggest mistake was trying to take God out of America. God bless America. They're trying to take the God out of that. It is what it is. You can't hide from it. You can't run from it, man. These are times that you really got to be praying hard, standing to your word, man. Because if you ever seen church tracts where on the cover they showed the destruction in the street, people fighting cops, fighting against each other, fire all over the streets, destruction. Then that sky cracking and that true maker coming through the sky, telling those that believe to come up here. These are those times. It's happening, man. It's happening, man. It's happening. It is really happening, man. Everybody got to it's time to wake up, man, for real. It's time to wake up, man. One man causing all this situation. All this pandemonium just by him being president. For real, man. Like, who's the person? Where's the person that can have people listen? You know, they can't even control. How you can't even control these protesters out in the street? You know, it's like you go from watching on TV, you watching Iraq, all these other places. They fighting cops, throwing stones at cops and stuff like that. It's going crazy in the street. People fighting and coming down the street with shields. Now it's happening over here. This is what the devil wants all over the world, man. This is what the devil wants all over the world. The enemy, the true enemy is the devil. True enemy is the devil. We don't war against flesh and blood, but against principalities and heavenly places on this earth. Wicked spirits and principalities and high places on this earth. Heavenly places, high places. You know? Like, this is a perfect representation, man. A perfect representation. Right here to what's happening, man. It's like whoever allowed Trump to run for president, let alone for him to win, just allowing him to run for president, seeing this coming and wanting it to happen. It's a part of the plan. Now it's about people to step out of the box and come up with a bigger plan to control the situation and to solve it. Because getting out there acting a fool, you just fall into the plan. Just falling into the plan. Just falling into the plan. But other than that, God bless everybody, man. For real, man. It's a strong time for prayer, man. Stay close to your loved ones. Stay in prayer. Pray for people in the protests. People that's protesting, people that's not protesting. Pray for everybody, man. And do what you can do to speak out, man. Get your camera, whatever you got to do. You speak out, man. That's the time to put any wisdom, love, knowledge, understanding, the guy that you got to pass on, man. Because every voice matters. Make the hood rich.
Gotta get up, don't give up. Gotta get up, don't give up. Gotta get up, don't give up. Gotta get up, don't